Have you ever been in a situation where a woman you're interested in suddenly stops responding to your texts? You send a message, wait for a reply, but all you get is silence. Then you check social media, she's online, she's posting, but still, no response. That feeling in your gut? The frustration, the self-doubt creeping in? It's awful. You start asking yourself, did I say something wrong? Was I too eager? Should I reach out again? Your mind replays every conversation, analyzing every word, looking for answers. But I'm here to tell you to stop. Her ignoring you is not about you, it's about her. And more importantly, this situation is an opportunity for you to take back control. In this guide, we're going to break down the Stoic approach to handling this situation with strength and dignity. By the end, you'll know exactly how to flip the script when a woman ignores you and come out stronger than ever. Why women ignore men, and why it doesn't matter. Let's get one thing straight. When a woman ignores you, it feels personal. It feels like a direct attack on your confidence and self-worth. But here's the truth. It usually has little to do with you. Women may ignore men for various reasons. Testing you. Some women want to see how much you care or how you'll react if they go silent. Seeking validation. She wants to know if you'll chase her, proving that she has control over your emotions. Genuine distractions. She might be busy with work, friends, or personal matters. Lack of interest. The harsh reality is that she may not be as into you as you thought. But here's the game-changing truth. None of these reasons actually matter. What truly matters is how you respond to her silence. If you sit around waiting, checking your phone every few minutes, and feeling anxious, you're giving away all your power. You're letting her dictate your emotions, your day, and your sense of self-worth. That's exactly what you don't want to do. This is where Stoicism comes in as your secret weapon. Stoicism teaches us one critical lesson. You can't control what others do, but you can always control how you react. The first rule, control what you can, let go of what you can't. In Stoicism, there's a powerful concept called the dichotomy of control. It means understanding the clear difference between things you can control, your thoughts, emotions, actions. Things you can't control, other people's actions, thoughts, and feelings. Her decision to ignore you? That's beyond your control. But your reaction to it? That's 100% within your power. So what should you do when a woman ignores you? Do nothing. Yes, you heard that right. Nothing. This isn't about ignoring her out of spite or playing games. It's about showing that you are unshaken by her behavior. By doing nothing, you reclaim your power. You show that her silence doesn't affect your confidence, your mood, or your actions. Most men panic when they get ignored. They start double texting, apologizing for things they didn't do, or, worse, sending an emotional message demanding an explanation. This is the opposite of what you should do. A Stoic man remains composed. He accepts that he can't force someone to respond and doesn't let that fact disturb his inner peace. The power of doing nothing. When a woman ignores you, the instinctive reaction is to chase. You want clarity. You want to know why she isn't responding. But the moment you give in to this impulse, you lose control. Doing nothing is not weakness, it's strength. Because it shifts the power dynamic back in your favor. When she ignores you and you remain unbothered, she starts to wonder, why isn't he reacting? Is he losing interest? Does he have other options? Now you flip the script. You've gone from being the one seeking validation to the one who is indifferent to her attention. And nothing is more powerful than a man who isn't desperate for approval. What doing nothing looks like in practice. Let's say you text a woman and she doesn't reply. You feel tempted to follow up, but instead, you go about your life as if nothing happened. You hit the gym. You focus on your career or personal projects. You spend time with friends. You enjoy your life without thinking about her. When you operate from a position of self-respect, people notice. And ironically, when you truly stop caring, she may start caring more. Why emotional control is the key to attraction. Imagine two men. Manu. He gets ignored, panics, and starts sending multiple texts. He feels anxious, stalks her social media, and loses sleep over it. Man B. He gets ignored, shrugs it off, and focuses on his own goals. He's too busy living his life to be worried about whether or not she replies. Which man is more attractive? The answer is obvious. Women, and people in general, are drawn to those who don't rely on external validation for their self-worth. The more you demonstrate emotional control, the more desirable you become. Step 1. Shift the focus back to yourself. Why self-improvement is the best response? When a woman ignores you, it's an opportunity, not a setback. It's a chance to level up. Most men waste time obsessing over why she isn't responding. Instead, the Stoic man uses this energy to better himself. Here's how you shift the focus. Improve physically, hit the gym. Build strength. Confidence follows fitness. Improve mentally, read, learn, and grow. Challenge yourself intellectually. Improve socially, expand your social circle. Spend time with people who value and appreciate you. Engage in meaningful conversations with friends, network with like-minded individuals, and create strong connections that enhance your personal and professional life. The more you invest in yourself, the more magnetic you become, not just to her, but to everyone around you. Instead of chasing her, become a man she wants to chase. The rule of indifference. When you stop caring whether or not she responds, you take back your power. Women, and people in general, are naturally drawn to those who seem unaffected, unshaken, and in control of their emotions. Have you ever noticed how women are more interested in men who don't seem desperate for their attention? That's because indifference is attractive. It signals that you have options, that you are valuable, and that you are secure in yourself. So, the next time she ignores you, embrace it. Don't view it as rejection, view it as a chance to demonstrate your strength and self-worth. Step 2. Reverse the power dynamic. The power of non-reaction. The worst thing you can do when a woman ignores you is react emotionally. When you react, whether through frustration, sadness, or desperation, you confirm that she has power over your emotions. Instead, remain calm and unbothered. Don't text her again. Don't ask her why she's ignoring you. Don't let it affect your confidence. The moment you stop reacting, you take back control. She expects you to chase. Don't give her that satisfaction. How reverse psychology works. Reverse psychology is simple. People want what they can't have. If she thinks she has you wrapped around her finger, she has no reason to value your attention. But the moment she senses that you're pulling away, that you are unaffected by her silence, her interest increases. Example. She ignores your message. Instead of double texting, you stay silent. A few days later, you post a picture of yourself at an event, looking confident and having a great time. Suddenly, she's curious. She wonders why you didn't chase her. She starts thinking about you. By not reacting, you've shifted the power dynamic. You are now the one in control. Step 3. Master the art of detachment. Why detachment is the ultimate power move. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is detachment from external outcomes. This means that you do not allow things beyond your control, such as whether or not she replies, to affect your emotional state. When you are detached, you are free from anxiety and insecurity. You do not fear rejection because you know your worth. You project confidence, which naturally attracts people to you. The more you detach from needing her validation, the more powerful you become. Women are drawn to men who are content with or without them. How to train yourself to detach. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring about relationships. It means you care more about yourself than about any single outcome. Here's how to train this mindset. Develop an abundance mentality. Recognize that she is not the only woman in the world. There are countless other women who would be happy to engage with you. By focusing on abundance, you remove the fear of losing one person. Practice emotional control. Every time you feel the urge to check your phone or send a message, pause. Ask yourself, does this action come from a place of confidence or insecurity? If it's insecurity, resist the urge. Discipline yourself to remain calm. Engage in activities that fulfill you. When you have hobbies, goals, and passions, you naturally become less concerned with whether or not someone texts back. Build a life so full that her attention becomes a bonus, not a necessity. By mastering detachment, you free yourself from the emotional roller coaster of dating. You become the prize. Step 4. Keep your dignity intact. Why dignity is non-negotiable. When a woman ignores you, your dignity is at stake. Many men, in a moment of weakness, abandon their self-respect in an attempt to win her back. They double text, beg for attention, or try to prove their worth. Don't be that guy. Your dignity is more valuable than a text message. When a woman sees that you refuse to beg for her attention, she will respect you more. Respect is the foundation of attraction. If she doesn't respect you, she will never truly be interested in you. What keeping your dignity looks like. You never chase. You never send emotional or needy messages. You never act desperate for validation. Instead, you remain composed, confident, and focused on your own path. Step 5. The final mindset shift. Become the prize. Why you should view yourself as the prize. Most men operate from a scarcity mindset in dating. They believe they need to win over a woman, as if she is the prize. This mindset places women on a pedestal and makes men chase for approval. But here's the truth, you are the prize. A man who is confident, emotionally stable, and driven is rare. Women are naturally drawn to men who possess these qualities. The moment you see yourself as valuable, the entire dynamic shifts. Instead of asking, how can I make her like me? Ask yourself, is she even worthy of my time and energy? How to develop the prize mentality. Set high standards. Don't accept disrespect or inconsistent behavior. If a woman ignores you, take it as a sign that she may not be worth your time. Become the best version of yourself. Confidence comes from competence. The more you improve yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally, the more naturally attractive you become. Embrace an abundance mentality. Women are drawn to men who have options. When you act like you have choices, you become more desirable. Final thought. Master yourself, master the game. If you've made it this far, you now understand the Stoic approach to being ignored by a woman. This is not just about dating, it's about mastering your emotions, your mindset, and your life. Here's the summary of what you need to do. Do nothing when she ignores you. Don't chase, don't react. Shift the focus back to yourself. Improve, grow, and become the best version of yourself. Reverse the power dynamic by remaining indifferent. Detach from the outcome. Never let someone else's actions dictate your emotional state. Keep your dignity intact. Never compromise your self-respect for attention. See yourself as the prize. Stop chasing, start attracting. This is how you take control. This is how you become unshakable. Now, it's time to put this into practice. If you found this valuable, take action. Hit that subscribe button and join a community of men who are committed to becoming the strongest, most powerful versions of themselves. Your transformation starts now.